I want to share a kind of an interesting conversation I had last night. So I was in Palm Springs last night. I just got home, just got off the plane a few minutes ago, in fact, and I was there speaking at a sort of a medical food freedom something type forum, and some interesting talks there. Obviously, I was talking about the health benefits of meat and trying to make sure we have access to that in the long term. But interestingly, I was talking to two lawyers. I spent 2 hours talking to these guys about what they're doing. They're suing. This is in the state of California, so they're suing a bunch of hospitals and whatnot over some of the events of the last couple of years, and they're using a sort of a novel sort of legal argument, using something called, I believe they call it constructive fraud, where basically, because a lot of the measures performed during an emergency sort of situation gives hospitals immunity and they can't be prosecuted or I guess sued for what they did. They're using sort of the concept of using fraud, saying that basically these entities financially benefited and left out critical information where patients were not able to make fully informed consent. I guess that's kind of the nature of the lawsuit. And so far, I think they said like 16 out of the 17 judges have agreed to hear the case under that grounds, which is, I guess a good precedent for that. But the interesting part is I was talking to one of the lawyers, and he was telling me that he had been on this carnivore diet for 15 years now, which I thought was pretty cool to see that. And he knew of like Owsley Stanley and some of the other people that you guys probably don't know who that is. But anyway, one of the guys that was really an early proponent of the all meat type of diet. So it was interesting to see that. He was talking about how, and we were talking to his partner who was, looks like he wanted to go on a diet. We talked to him about that. And so I said, well, if you're going to go on the carnivore diet, do it now before the trial starts. So you have transition and you can use that additional cognitive focus. But it's interesting that, one of the attorneys that is sort of been able to sort of envision this novel approach to perhaps to be successful is also on a carnivore diet, maybe giving him greater brain power, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'll be interested to see how those lawsuits go. But also it's just fun to meet another very long-term carnivore like that. He's doing great, by the way, doing well and very healthy and happy, and just basically has been eating straight up meat for 15 years now. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna get back in the gym. I've got to do I got to eat some food. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. Got a couple steaks cooking right now. I'm gonna eat those and a little later this afternoon. Get a workout in. I'll probably hit the sack pretty early. I'm pretty exhausted. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning to catch the flight out of Palm Springs at 6. I had a flight through Utah and ran into a couple people in the airport that recognized me in Utah. It's kind of interesting. I seem to, a little bit more and more each time I travel, I kind of run into more and more people. And everybody's always been great, always nice people to talk to. Okay, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.